Hello there my fellow holotable heroes and welcome to another free Grand Arena video. Now what if I told you there is a Reva counter that requires no legendary units, no conquest units, nothing in terms of Datacron specific requirements, not even an Omicron needed for this one. Who would you say that team would be? Maybe you already know, it's just something I personally haven't come across yet. But it did save my Grand Arena in one of the rounds, so actually I did it twice this season, so I want to share the footage from that. But before, who could it be? I was really scratching my head trying to find like a cheap Reva counter in one of the rounds, because she was hiding at the back. I didn't really have the usual suspects available anymore, like, you know, if you look at the data, with the most used counters, Treya, 60%, Bo, alright, close to 100%, not that great banners. Malgus get job done. Bane, he's got better things to do than trying to counter Reva. Same thing with Malachus, right? These are all conquest units, Omicron's legendaries. Remember, we're just looking for the team that does not have any of those. Gungans, guys. From all the teams, Gungans. And guess what? Do you see Jar Jar in there? I certainly don't. Hence no legendary needed, no Omicron, so we need Boss Nass, Boomadir and Tarpals. Interesting, so if we scroll further down, if you actually do use Jar Jar, suddenly win rate is really bad, 50%. Now why that is, let's go and have a look at the Gungans now. But maybe, I don't know, because like Jar Jar, I guess one of the things that kind of works against you, where is it? Jar Jar. Yeah, Jar Jar is inflicted with death mark until he receives damage or evades an attack. And what happens when we evade attack versus Inquisitors? Now let's go ahead and hop over to the Inquisitorius. Here in Grand Inquisitor, is it in this one? He's got so many abilities. So if an enemy evades, all other enemies take true damage. So I remember using like a Reva to counter these guys, and it's just because of all these dodges you can kind of quickly with these all true damage knock down the generator. So by removing Jar Jar you kind of slow them down in terms of taking down your generator. And also why this works, why they actually, you don't need a tank, and why they can't go after your generator is actually Reva's Omicron working against her. So potentially, if you're facing a Reva without Omicron on her leadership, this might not work as well. I don't know, because amongst other things, her Omicron, it will actually apply death mark on whoever dispels buffs. And that's what's gonna happen. We're gonna dispel buffs, and then they can't go for the shield generator because they have no way of ignoring taunts. So that's what's happening on the Inquisitor side. Now, why do we need Boomadir and why do we need Tarpals? Obviously, Boss Nass doing his thing, right? And then if we check out Boomadir, let's go ahead, is it in here somewhere? So yeah, enemies defeated by Gungan attackers can't be revived, so you don't have to worry about, you know, taking Reva down 3 times, even though I guess it wouldn't matter, to be honest. It was that big of a problem, but definitely helps preventing revives. He also does knock damage, but Tarpals is really the MVP here because most likely he'll get ability blocked with Grand Inquisitor's AoE or something, or you're gonna be Seven Sister. So what Tarpal does, let me see, I'm looking for it, there we go. If there is an active shield generator, which of course at the start of battle we have, Tarpals dispels all debuffs on himself, hence he gets death marked, and he can ignore the taunt, which is huge, so you can just get around Reva, and then you can use this ability which will land mark, so you land mark on Grand Inquisitor, and then you just ignore Reva, take him down, and you are good to go. I mean, I was doing this for the first time, so let's hop over to the footage. Maybe I was doing some misplays, but I don't know, it looked pretty safe to me. In terms of Datacrons, like, I don't have anything amazing, I think, for these guys, but neither did the enemy. So yeah, it seems pretty reliable. So just showing you the Datacrons, just some stat boosts on their end, but you know, nothing really to stop Gungans from working. Well, I guess I did some armor penetration on there, but I don't know, do Gungans benefit a whole lot from that? Okay, let's hop in the battle. Let me show you. So as you will see, they go first, they do their shenanigans, right? They go after shield generator. Then they do the ability blocks. So far, not looking too good, but we're going to take a turn any minute now. Come on, Tarpals, buddy, get in here. Good thing about as well, if Tarpal assists on his basic, he dispels buffs, so we were able to dispel the taunt. But if Reva will still be taunting at this point, you can now ignore the taunt with Tarpals. You call Boomadi for the assist, you mark Grand Inquisitor, and Tarpals is constantly counter-attacking, right? And they have to keep hitting him because he's got Death Mark from Reva's leadership. Down goes Grand Inquisitor already, and that's it. So I feel like definitely, like, if you are facing Reva without Omicron on her leadership, this might not work as well, but we are actually turning Reva's strength into her weakness. Because they can't ignore the taunt, they're constantly stuck behind Tarpals, he's counter-attacking, dispelling buffs, full 57 banner win. Easy. It's like, why would anyone put Reva on defense in 3-3 anymore if your opponent has Gungans? This is such a cheap counter. It's almost like in 5v5 we don't put Reva for the most part down because Phoenix counters her quite easily. And now it seems like even in 3v3 she's going to be a liability on defense if this counter really works as well as the data shows and my own testing as well. So obviously I'm keen to find out from the rest of you, did you try this counter? Does it work? Have you seen it before? I certainly haven't, so definitely learned some cool important lessons this season going through the data from the insights. So this slightly different turn order, looks like the enemy was a bit slower or something, because I actually did get a turn, so I didn't know what to do. I decided to go for the dispel. We can go ahead now, target Grand Inquisitor. So I guess the first battle was kind of easier because the enemy was faster, whereas here Grand Inquisitor was able to cleanse that mark, right? So this one took a while to a little bit get started. So I'm like, what do I do here? To try to new Grand Inquisitor. Okay, let's pass turn over there, I guess. Yeah, so this one went a little bit differently. That's why I'm gonna show you both. But even this one, we were able to pull out with a win quite easily. So even this, like, no Omicron, slower is better. It kind of goes kind of against our mentality that, you know, Omicrons make team better. More speed is better, but as you can see in this case, because we were faster than them, it was a bit of a problem. But anyway, I also cleansed there now with Boss Nas, so he's got Death Mark as well. We got their days, so we won't be able to counterattack for now until Tarpals gets a turn. So this battle definitely took a little bit longer, but again, as outside of Reva, now Grand Inquisitor is down. They do not really have AoEs to try and get through shield generator. And of course Boomadir with his turn meter swap ability will replenish 2 stacks on the shield generator as well. So I don't know, guys, this is pretty straightforward, to be honest. And again, preventing revives whenever our attackers, which both Tarpals and Boomadir are, we prevent revives, so you don't have to worry about, you know, possibly not like timing out. But anyway, we do so much damage, but who knows, you don't need to worry about revives at all. And there you go, guys, that's all what I wanted to share in this video, kind of a short one. Just, you know, quick 2 battles showing you how it works in action, and as well explaining how and why it works. Keen to find out your experience with this counter, if you've used it or seen it. But until then, have fun, enjoy your life, and may the RNG be with you, my friends.